This video is the fifth part of a series of videos where I create a complete pitch deck presentation template in PowerPoint. In this video, we're going to be creating the mission and vision slide. Let's create the next slide. So create a new slide. We're going to start with a shape. So come over to shapes and we're going to insert a rectangle. And I'm just going to draw one here. Remove the outline and change the fill to black. Change the height of this rectangle to 16.7 and we're going to make the width 30.2. And I'm just going to align it till it's in the center of our entire slide. Next, let's insert a text. So I'll go to insert text box and I'm just going to have this here, and this is going to be all caps, what we believe. Hopefully I didn't make any typos. Let me see. I'm going to change the I'm going to change the text color to white. Let's change this to Aptos display size is going to be 40. Hold shift down and then rotate this text to this direction to the right, and I'm going to bring it to the top right corner, maybe around here, something like this. We may have to move it later, but no worries. Let's add the other elements of our slide. Let's insert another rectangle. So over in shapes, let's insert a rectangle and once again remove the outline. Just do that for now. And we're going to change the dimensions of this rectangle to 8.25 for height, and the width is going to be 12.3. And what I'm going to do now is bring this rectangle way over to the edge. Let me change the color to white so I can see the contrast better. Now what I want to go for is we want to leave as little space as possible between the edge of this larger rectangle and this other one. So now that I've created this, I'm going to hold Ctrl and Shift and I'm going to create a copy, and I'm going to maintaining as try to keep the spacing as similar as possible. It may not be perfect, but that's fine. Once again, I'll select these two rectangles, Ctrl and Shift, and I'm going to bring this down. This two is way too close, so I'm going to select this two and I'm going to use my arrow key. Okay, maybe one more, and we should have something like this. So you have these four rectangles with this sort of cross going across both of them. Now let's insert some images. So come over to insert, go to pictures, and we're going to select stock images. Give this a moment to load, and we are going to search for lead, and we are going to select this image, insert, and let's insert another one. I made a mistake. I inserted it way too quickly. Let's go back to stock images. Let's just insert second image before we go up to just format it. Second one is going to be future, and I'm going to use this image. Go ahead and insert this one. Now that we have both images, I'll just reduce this one, use the handle on this side so I don't distort the image, and I'm going to do the same for this one. Now what I'm going to do is move this image and just resize it so that it fits without a box. Doesn't matter if it fits perfectly, we can still figure that out. So I'm just going to get it as close as possible. And now from this edge, just come over here so you can select the rectangle behind it and the image in front of that rectangle on the top left. Now go over to shape format, and in this merge options, do intersect, and we're going to have this image here. Now let's do the same for this image. I'm going to use this handle and maybe just make it slightly bigger so I don't have. Okay, so we have this, and from this side I'm going to select the rectangle behind it and the image in front of it. Go over to shape format and select intersect. And yeah, we have these two images here. Before we add our final text, I'm just going to move this so that this would be closer to what we would consider the center between these two. So I just moved it a little bit to the left so it's more like this. All right, let's go over to insert. Let's insert a text box, and I'm going to just type all caps mission. This text box, before I move on, let me just create a copy because it's already in the font I'm going to use for the bottom one. And let's select this text box, change the font to Aptos display, size is going to be 28, and I'm just going to maybe have that there for now. And this one, the font is going to be Aptos body, and I'm just going to change the size of this font to 20. All right, let's go to our notes, and I'm going to grab this text. The text for mission and vision is the same, so I'll just copy this once and then reuse the text. So I'm just going to select all of that, paste, and I'm going to expand this till it fits within this. Let me move this upward. So we have this, the text is on 7 lines. Yeah, that's fine. And I'm going to select both of them, and I'm just going to kind of move it so that, imagine if both of them were one object, try to center it as much as possible. You can group it if you want to, then center it. No need for that. And now, while this is selected, hold Control and then create a copy and bring it here. Okay, so we have something like this. I'm going to move it a little bit to the right, like that. And this text is going to be vision, like this. Okay, this is our what we believe slide, and we have the mission and vision. So let's go over to our slideshow view to see what our slide looks like. Yeah, this is it, and we are done with this slide.